today. So, anyway, our next guest, everybody, because like I said, we're going to have more guests on, especially when it comes to the Veterans Affairs and Veterans for America First. Well, not only did I knew she had ran for office in New York because I was kind of shocked when she stood up and ran. We talked about it a little bit. I never knew I was going to be able to actually interview her and meet her. But I'm interviewing her because Stan Fitzgerald and the Veterans for America First. I'm just going to give you a little bit of a synopsis and the article that Stan wrote. It says the VFAF joined a delegation to Israel to strengthen the relation between the United States and the Israeli military to combat PTSD and veteran suicide. Said it's like Cait, but it's like bait, but it's Cait. Corrigan said, it says, and I'm going to go down to the very end for her words. It says, in the United States, it's an estimated that 22 veterans succumb to death by suicide every day, oftentimes due to the invisible wounds during fighting and combat. Cait says that I look forward to returning to Israel next year with Project Mesa. We're going to let her say this. As we continue to work with the establishing an IDF Friendship Center to serve United States and Israeli veterans, we can no longer sit by the sideline. Action is beyond necessary, and it is the least we can do to support those who laid down their lives for our freedom, security, and prosperity. And she is the Veterans for America First National Ambassador, and her name is Cait Corrigan. Dave, bring her on! It's like I'm supposed to be giving you an award or something. I'm like, dun, 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 Cait.
Thank you so much for having me.
How you
I
doing?
really appreciate it. Thank you.
Now tell everybody who you are and what made you get involved, not only with the bridging the gap between our strongest allies, and because God told us to protect Israel, and so why did you want to be in the forefront and step in that gap to be the voice for a lot of veterans with PTSD?
Thank you so much, Lucretia. I really appreciate you having me on the show. And really, what this all comes down to is protecting our heroes. You know, at the end of the day, freedom is never promised. It's never guaranteed. And we owe everything that we have in our lives in living in the most incredible country in the world to our veterans, to the people who sacrifice everything for our freedom. And I was endorsed by Veterans for America First, Veterans for Trump when I ran for Congress. I was very lucky to join our border tour with General Flynn and Admiral Kubik back in 2022. And I've continued to do various work in supporting our veterans and in supporting Gold Star families and just raising awareness about PTSD that veterans unfortunately have when they return home from war and the issues that they face as far as acclimating back to civilian life.
Now with the embassy, because I remember when President Trump was in office the first time, he erected an embassy and dedicated an embassy over there because no Democrats showed up at that point. Is the embassy still there in Jerusalem?
Yes, yes, it still is.
And it's still open? Do you think it's going to grow during President Trump's next presidency? Do you think it's going to grow? Do you think our ties with Israel is going to get a little bit better on both sides of the aisle?
100%. President Trump has been a strong ally and has really worked to reunify our strongest ally in the Middle East. I mean, Israel is the only country that recognizes religious freedom, recognizes a lot of freedoms that we have in the United States. It makes perfect sense for us strategically to continue to further develop and strengthen our relationship with Israel. And it has just been a tragedy with what has transpired under the Biden Harris administration. Americans have been held hostage by Hamas terrorists in Gaza for 460 467 days.
Wow.
467 days. I'm sure you saw, Lucretia, it was so pathetic that Joe Biden now all of a sudden wants to take credit for the fact that Donald Trump, who is responsible for this peace deal, he wants to take credit for this peace deal. Where has Joe Biden been the past 467 days? Why has it taken us this long
Because he was
to
supporting
come
the
to a resolution?
he was supporting the opposition. He was supporting the opposition. He was building bridges to nowhere that collapsed. He was wasting money. So after October the 7th, it just seemed like the Biden administration really showed their true colors when Israel was attacked that day, and it just seemed that is when I saw that we completely, pretty much turned our backs over there and started pointing fingers at Bibi Netanyahu and not the opposition that was over the Hamas that was in. I don't understand if that's supposed to be our strongest ally in the Middle East. What in the world, senators and the House of Representatives, plus our Biden, would not stand up for our allies? And it never made any sense to me when that's supposed to be our strongest ally, and we get so much more technology and information and different things from Israel. What happened, and do you think that that can be remended on both sides of the aisle?
Definitely. Well, we are already seeing, President Trump's strong leadership. And like you said, this has just been a failure of leadership, of strength, of unity. Already, Donald Trump, he hasn't even been inaugurated yet. He's already making the world a safer and a more peaceful place. And honestly, I think all of us are grateful, truly. And I will say that Joe Biden, not only has he been a massive failure as far as being a leader and trying to protect Americans. But we also know that he has been in cognitive decline. He's been too busy asleep, vacationing, and eating ice cream as opposed to focusing on real serious issues that we have at hand, keeping American lives safe.
How do we you, because you're going to be that liaison, and you really, I have two questions. The first one, when you go to Israel, are you going to walk in the biblical walk of what we see in the Bible, and are you a little bit afraid of the Iron Dome, you know failing while you're over there?
Well, as of right now, I don't have plans to return. Originally, my plans were to return last year, but because of the situation with the war, Project Masada, our mission had to change. It was halted for a while, and there were a lot more efforts focusing on supporting the Israeli military and providing them with resources and things of that nature, as opposed to what we were originally focusing on and building a friendship center and creating retreats and doing research to support not only American veterans, but also veterans of the IDF in combating suicide. So obviously, things will be changing in the next few months, within the next few days, hopefully, with these peace agreements. But when I do return to Israel, I don't have an exact date as of right now. Is that 100%? The goal is to strengthen our interests, support our allies, support our nation's heroes, and providing them with as much care and support as they need for giving up and sacrificing or giving the ultimate sacrifice, right? Their lives. So I think what you asked me before, do I see a pathway to reaching a strong resolution? 100%. With Donald Trump in office, I really see a pathway forward. Already, the Israeli government has made multiple statements thanking President Trump for coming to a resolution, for making a peace deal, and we're seeing that with the war in Ukraine and Russia. Donald Trump has really taken a stance in creating peace. That's what we want. We don't want any war. We want world peace.
Now, with you being a national ambassador, what do you see in the downtime until you make those plans and those goals to get back to Israel? What do you see yourself doing at the national level when it comes to the Veterans for America First, because there is 22 or more suicides a day. What do you see yourself doing to bring the awareness to that and to veterans family members or veterans themselves?
I think awareness is the first thing. A lot of people are not aware of that horrific statistic that's way too high. One death is way too much to begin with. Forget about 22 every day. And I think awareness and knowledge about the issues surrounding the matter of mental health is so prevalent, and we need it more than ever before. Our society needs it. And so I think just by providing that sort of education, that sort of awareness, is just one step that we all need to take as far as addressing this crisis, because it really is a crisis that we have that not too many people pay attention to. I think also, like I said, we're figuring out the goals for Project Masada, just because of everything that happened this past over this past almost year and a half with the war. We weren't really sure how much we were going to be able to make an impact, and how we needed to divert our efforts into just supporting the IDF. But moving forward, whatever the call may be for me to step up into any role, whether that's advocacy, whether that's education, whether that's connecting, different groups or projects, or helping facilitate research, I am always up for whatever task is called to me, whatever is asked of me.
Now I'm sitting here because I'm just scanning Project Masada. And I tried to, highlight it and search, where, who created it, what is the goals, and what, can you explain a little bit more about that? Because it's not really much coming up about Project Masada.
Yes, so Project Masada has been organized by the Montana Veterans Association. Now, Montana has per capita has more veterans than any other state in the United States, and so the Montana Veterans Association has organized Project Masada, and Veterans for America First has partnered with Montana Veterans Association to further support the issue and the cause of combating PTSD within our military heroes, as well as supporting those that have PTSD within the IDF, that are veterans of the IDF. And so the goal was to bring together people through faith.
Mm-hmm.
As we know, Israel is the Holy Land. It is holy to various religions. Obviously, Israel is a Jewish state. We support the existence of the Jewish state of Israel as Americans, as an ally to Israel. And so the goal of Project Masada was to coordinate with various rabbis, Christian leaders, to create a place where veterans could come to, using their spiritual connection to their faith, to God, to help them overcome PTSD, and form a community and an alliance between, like I said, IDF veterans and American veterans. And so the Friendship Center was to offer sort of resources, rehabilitation, trainings, seminars, things of that nature.
Now, right here it says the Hamas tunnels. Explain that. Explain what you saw in, because when I'm thinking of the tunnel, you have an entrance, maybe in a building, and it's a long corridor. Do it goes from one of the countries into Israel? So can you explain the tunnels and what that really is? We see it on TV, we see it on the news, but you being there and actually being able to see it, what did you really take away from that?
Definitely. Honestly, it was is completely incredible what I saw. We had security clearance to engage with and stay on military bases of the IDF. and we got a very private, exclusive tour of these Hamas tunnels. So along the Gaza Strip, Hamas has built these underground tunnels to invade Israel. And obviously, there's been lots of tunnels. Sometimes you'll see on the news, oh, 20 new tunnels have been discovered by the IDF of Hamas trying to invade Israel. And so what these tunnels look like is that they're miles long from the other side of the Gaza Strip into Israel, and thankfully the IDF has been able to identify and discover them before any major attack occurred, and and so we were able to, obviously, I didn't walk through all the way through the tunnel into Hamas territory, but we were able to walk down into the tunnels and see how they were built.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was just incredible what we saw and the operations that the IDF has to go through to just declare their own national sovereignty. Um, and so, and I like to compare this to what we're seeing on our southern border.
Yes.
We are being invaded into our own country. It would be amazing if we had our military based along the border to secure our nation and declare our own national sovereignty, similarly to what Israel does. And and so yeah, but that was it was amazing to see the tunnels, to see how they're built, the and all of it really.
So there's chambers in there, there's cells in there. Is it? Because when you look at the southern border, it's like I saw one of the videos. It's like a train track where they have the train, the rails, and that is how they are supplying the drugs back and forth. It's so wide that some of these tunnels you could drive a car into. Now the tunnel that was, I guess, taken out by Israeli forces. This was we're talking about the tunnel underneath the hospital. Our majority of these tunnels under people homes, shopping centers, schools, hospitals like the one that was blown up in the center of a community. So is that's where a majority of these tunnels are being found? Because yeah, that's kind of scary for it to
My
be.
understanding is that they're really being found everywhere. There's not like a specific place that the tunnels are meant to lead into. Obviously, wherever, the Hamas tries to build these tunnels is to try to destroy and take down Israel, the Israeli government, and kill lives. And so, but I know that the tunnels that I saw were basically just right on the other side of the Gaza Strip. So it wasn't very built up. It wasn't very developed area. It wasn't into a major city. But that being said, there are tunnels that Hamas intends to build that do go to a major city, right? It just varies.
Now, you said about human hostages. Do you think some of those human hostages and the veterans maybe was under there in those tunnels, and that's where they was hiding them? The American citizens, that is.
I don't. I Honestly, personally, I don't think so. A lot of these tunnels, Israeli forces have been able to completely blow up and obliterate them. They have such incredible technology to be able to detect these tunnels. I really doubt that some of these hostages were kept there, but really, we don't know. At the end of the day, we don't know for sure.
So they're saying suicide. The suicide prevention month is in September, um,
Yes.
but suicide for veterans is a daily task. For the veterans and veterans families that are watching right now, if they feel like they need someone to talk to, is there anyone they can go to besides the VA to be able to talk to someone to if they feel the suicide tendencies coming up?
Yes, definitely. So the Montana Veterans Association, which has been expanding to other states as well, they have a vet to vet buddy check program where they provide resources where you can make a phone call to the Montana Veterans Association. You can connect with a buddy and just gain support mentally, emotionally for whatever you're going through at this time. Like I said, the Montana Veterans Association is one of the most organized and resourceful organizations for veterans out there, especially that are dealing with PTSD or suicidal thoughts. And hopefully they'll be expanding to every state across the country.
Well, I'm gonna give you because getting ready to take a hard break, and I just want to say thank you for coming on. And the next time you'll have the whole 40 minutes. Yeah, it's just our Zoom. It's on our side, so everybody is watching right now. You leave us some lasting words. One more time, where veterans or their family can get the resources, or if anyone wants to get involved or donate or point them in the right directions. What do you would like to tell them?
Definitely. Thank you, Lucretia. I recommend, like I said, people connect with the Montana Veterans Association, reach out, follow them on social media, subscribe to their email list so you can get updates about what they're doing, whether it's in regards to supporting the IDF soldiers, IDF veterans, or whether it's supporting American veterans, their vet to vet buddy check system that provides support for veterans who are combating PTSD. Also, feel free to follow Veterans for America First, Veterans for Trump. We are, like I said, we have created a phenomenal partnership with the Montana Veterans Association. We are very supportive of the work they do. I traveled to Montana and helped raise over $20,000 for Gold Star families, and that was last February. We engage in a lot of different activism work, advocacy work, educational work, supporting veterans across the board. So thank you so much for this opportunity and having me on. I really appreciate the work that you do as well. And 3 days, three
Three
days until the golden age starts.
3 days.
3 days. We're counting down, counting down the hours here.
Okay, okay. Enough of the pish posh stuff. Okay, that was very professional. You are in. Are you going to New? You're in DC right now, right?
No, I'm not. I'm home in New York.
Are you going to DC? Are you going to the inauguration?
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, well, make
Are
sure
you
you.
going?
No, it's gonna be too cold. Number one, I will wait my turn to meet President Trump or work closer with people in Washington D.C. But this time around, I'm gonna use my spirit of discernment, and I'm gonna stay home. And plus, we're having that big cookout bash here, so all the people around here that cannot afford to go or just want to be with like-minded individuals, we're just gonna have a big shindig here and a big bash, and we're just gonna welcome President Trump back to the White House and pray that no one put his life in jeopardy. So that is what I'm looking for. I'm praying for my nation. I'm praying for President Trump because right now we truly got some sickos out there. We got people that hate you and Brandon and me and people like Stan, and it's awful, and it's time for us as being regular people to take our nation back and for you to be the bridge between Israeli and Israel and the suicide veterans and the veterans over here in America. That is a big deal and a big honor that you have, and a big shoes to fill being around Tom Holman and Keurig and so many more. So just welcome to the Veterans for America First. And whenever you just want to get back on the show or use the platform to get out of SOS or that you need help, just let me know.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lucretia. And amen to that. We gotta just pray for our country and, pray for our soldiers overseas, pray for our veterans here at home. And God bless America.
God bless America. God bless you too. Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Thank you, you too.
everybody. Y'all
Bye
stay tuned.
bye.
We'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, man? It's Forgiato. Well, I want to give a shout out to Veterans of America, Veterans First. We need to put more respect on our veterans and not our illegal immigrants.
Hey folks, it's John Rich here, Veterans for Trump, incredible organization. We love our vets. Without men and women willing to sacrifice and die if necessary for our country, we wouldn't have a country. We all know that. Much respect and much love. God bless you.
Are you ready for President Trump's second inauguration? Well, we're giving a 20% discount on all our Trump merchandise till January 21st. That's 20% off all our Trump gear. So don't wait. This is only good till January 21st, or while supplies last. So order now, and let's make America great again.
Well, welcome back to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes, Dave, and Dion Black, where he over there eating snacks. But yes, if you wear an X5, you know it's going to be a lot of money, okay? It's just a little bit more expensive than anything else, but Ms. Valerie, if you need a X5 or 5X, let us know. Don't you live in Florida? And since we're going to be coming down that way, we can just make a special delivery. So we've done it before. So welcome back, everybody, to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes and Dave. Like I said, y'all can donate. I ain't got not one donation. Not nobody. Now, if I said I wanted a Long Island iced tea, y'all be like, girl, I got $15 on it. Go ahead and donate. And Dave ain't said if we have anything over there on PayPal, but if not, you know that one of these days it's going to cost $1. And then I guess I'm just going to be talking about 5 of y'all out there. So get over there and donate. Go to fallbackusa2.myshopify.com and support us. Because this ain't going to be free much longer. What? I'm just being honest. You try to do it for free and see how they work out for you. Hey there, Valerie, what's going on, Donna, out there? What? I thank you for the people that support us on a monthly basis. We really appreciate that, Sue and everybody else. But come on. How the hell are we getting millions of views? And never mind. Hey, Betty Holden, how you doing out there? A friend of my son killed him on January the 7th of this year. Of last year, he was 32. He served 2 tours in Afghanistan. His birthday was the next week, and he would have been 33. We don't know what they see. We don't know what demons they have to endure. We don't know what trauma they have to endure. And doing 2 tours in Afghanistan, I believe it takes tolls on people. I believe there are certain things in people's lives they can never shake. And I am so sorry to your friend about her son. Hey there, Faith, how you doing? Do you have a PO box? What the hell is that? Because I will be in the poor box. But I'm not talking it up. What's PO box? Wait a minute. Is this another way of begging? Oh, post office box. Oh, no. You just get my phone number, my address to ship it to us. Ha! She said PO box. Yeah, because that's where we going to be. Who? And when she put both of them together, it ran together. So my mind literally called it Po Box because that's what I saw. Okay, let me get back over here. Oh, I won habanero. You didn't have to tell me she was saying P.O. Box. I literally just copied and pasted and said search. And then it says United States Postal Service. And I put 5 and 7 together, got 12. Bling! Just like that. No, ma'am, we just got our address. That's all we have. Hey, Trish, how you doing out there? For the glory of Christ is why we live. Probably disappointing a whole bunch of people. But thank God that he is the mediator between us and God Almighty. All right, he took those whips for my trips. Hey there, what's going on? Amen. Folk, you just donated towards the steak bites. Yeah, girl. Dave, look on PayPal because I didn't get shit from Cash App. Well, I know how strippers feel. I mean, I know how strippers on the pole feel. Yes, honey, I see that. Thank you, honey. I'll take that 15. She put 15 on it. Girl, that's a bulb of garlic. And I use it. I showed her. Let me go ahead and cash that out. No take backs. We're just going to go ahead and give you 3 hearts up. And then, because, yeah, we're going to go ahead and withdraw. Thank you. Y'all pause that. Because we going to the grocery store tomorrow. Me and Dion. They going to be like, you cheating on Dave? Whatever. He back there, too. He just walks slow. All right, back away. Share the stream, please. Thank you for the glory of Christ. Look at you. Honey, he multiplied, 5 fishes and 2 loaves of bread. Let me get back over here. Multiply that $15. Who else? Who's next? Who? Anybody else with an S? An S name and an S name. Betty Holder's names. Anybody? Just gonna keep going up here. CRS is names. So that'll be great. Hey there, what's going on? Way down in the jungle deep. No, that's not what you said. Way down yonder. That's what he said on the chatter. That's like coochie.
You don't know that song?
Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Papa probably didn't hum that, did he?
Never knew what that muddy water meant to me. You don't know that song? Yeah, you do. You do.
You know what came in my head?
We saw this guy perform.
Go on, talk.
We saw this guy perform.
Go ahead.
In Indiana.
Rolling on the river. Go on, keep talking. I left
That's
a
the only
good
clues you
job
get.
in the city. Keep on. Working for the man. If that was the Mississippi. Night and day. Never have I lost 1 minute of sleep and
He didn't perform
worry
that song.
about the way things
not that
might
night.
have been. Hey, big wheels keep on turning. Hey, proud Mary keep on burning. And we're rolling, rolling to Cash Out. That's somebody throw a nugget. That's that was Alan Jackson's son. Whew, child. Who was the one that got drunk on the lawnmower?
It's not his son, Alan Jackson.
Here we go. 33 years of lighting, directing. You know what? Get Suzanne Monk up in here. Hey there, what's going on? Shh, don't tell Dave. I told you. Told me what? Oh, it's the Chattahoochee. Still like coochie to me. All right, then, back over here. I don't know why there's so many syllables. It's just a river. Hey, Valerie, what's going on out there? Hey, it's Alan Jackson. You sure it wasn't Hank Williams Jr.? Woo, back over here. Hey there. Well, I didn't know what P.O. Box was. You know, my mind have played tricks on me today. And I ain't had nothing to drink. Hey, Faith, how you doing? It's a past office box. Ha ha, Faith, you tried. All right, then. I still didn't have Kamala on my bingo card, but she's somehow in my damn newsfeed. It says CBS is considering settling a $10 billion. Trump going after them for $10 billion? For 10 damn billion? Trump about to break these people. Do it, Trump. Do it. It says CBS is considering settling a $10 billion lawsuit by Trump for deceptively editing the 60-minute interview with Kamala Harris. What? She was less drunk? All right, back with. Next article, please. We ain't got to talk about her no more. Just tell me when she's just getting a fans only account. She probably already got one. All right, what is this one? Next. Don't ask me to respect her because that she ain't even know she black. That look like Joe Biden. What the hell is this? That look like Stephen A. Smith. Well, what is this one? That's Nick Ramaswamy. Oh, I'm finna say, is Suzanne Monk up in here already? It says, did y'all hear about Vernick Ramaswamy? Is he going after DeWine? Is DeWine stepping down? Because he's running for the governor of Ohio. So it's just like Colton Moore running for governor of Georgia. How do rumors get started? Pushing people down in the damn Capitol. It says Vernick Ramaswamy, good, because I was never going to get his name. It says the multimillionaire biotech entrepreneur. Oh, y'all make sure you're going to let us know he's paid. If former Republican presidential, why you got to do all that with the accolades? Like, we don't know who Vernick is. It says, plan to launch a bid for Ohio's governor. It says the sources added that Ramaswamy would, along with Elon Musk, is co-chair of President Donald Trump's Department of Government Efficiency, the dog catchers. Initiative is expected to make an announcement on his gubernatorial race shortly. Never mind, you already told it, so we ain't gonna be surprised. Damn, you just go out here and tell everybody business. Sources said. What did DeWine say? Who? He going after DeWine? Oh, y'all finna have a Georgia situation in Ohio. Y'all gonna get bitch slapped up there by DeWine and those gatekeepers. Are they gonna snatch Vernick Ramaswamy and push him to the ground too and make him break his hands and everything? Are they gonna let him in an act of session? I mean, what? Because if you think it's bad in Georgia with the scums of the rhinos, shoot, it's even worse in Ohio. Lord, y'all finna have a whole John Byrne right up there in Ohio legislature. Woo, they ain't gonna like Vernick. Watch and see. Hey, Margie, how you doing out there? Next article, please. We got the border czar. Let's go ahead and talk about Tom Homan. Let's not call him that anyway. Let's call him Tom Homan. It says that incoming border czar says that the great replacement theory could backfire on Democrat and boost Trump's support. Okay, it says Tom Homan, an incoming border czar, had highlighted how the Democratic Party association with the great replacement theory. What the hell is that? Let's give me them now. Great replacement theory. What the hell is none? N-O-N. I don't speak that language, but that's what it says. The Great Replacement Theory, a debunked white nationalist far-right conspiracy theory and espoused by French author. The original theory states that the complicity of cooperation with replaces elitists. What the hell they mean? Ethnic French and white European populations at large are being you want to you want illegals in all these damn places. Just say that. Why they gotta have a theory about it? Just say you don't want white people there. All right, here's PBS definition of the great replacement. How's that gonna work? Who they replacing? Black folks, we've been 13%. And since you all get us wrong in the first damn place, it says the racist ideology seeping from the internet fringes into the mainstream is being investigated as a motivating factor in a supermarket shooting that killed 10 people in Buffalo, New York. Most of the victims was black. The ideas from the great replacement theory filled a racist document posted online by a white 18-year-old accused of targeting black people on Saturday a rampage. What is the great replacement theory? Simply put, a conspiracy theory says there's a plot to diminish the influence of white people. Told you, hold on, wait. I didn't even know I was theorizing. How many times I've said that? White people, they trying to get rid of y'all asses. I told y'all that. Every time it's white guilt, white privilege, white guilt, white power. I said, what are you trying to do? Take shots at the white people? Because it was white people saying it. That's what I didn't get. It was white people saying, y'all, you damn white people are bad, but you're whitey. What the hell are you talking about? Damn, you ain't gonna never be brown trying to hang with them, okay? You want to be black until it's time to be black. What the hell is that? That's what I always wanted to know. Black lives matter. Ain't a lot of black people shouting that shit, but there's a whole bunch of Beckys with the good hair. What you mean our lives matter? We got to explain to you that your lives matter. You sound like a white libtard. You the racist one. You racist as hell. Well, you or Uncle Tom, for you to be a white person to say that to me makes you a racist as hell. I ain't massa. I'll bake you a shit pie. Who do you think you're talking to? And then the leftards, Democrats, picked this up. Picked it up. And they white people them damn selves that were saying it. It's like, do you look in the mirror and hate yourself? Like, really hate yourself. Now, I don't like the gray. If my nose was a little bit smaller, maybe Nancy's nose, and, I didn't have, like, creases and stuff where I'm getting older and stuff, yeah, maybe. But sitting here hating your own race by going to another race to say you love that race while hating that race at the same time don't make no damn sense. You ain't replacing nothing. Never will you replace white people. White people will never replace black folks. Can we get out this racist ass ideology that don't make no damn sense in a melted pot of a country? Back to this stupid ass stuff. It says, Believer said this goal is being achieved both through the immigration of non-white people into societies that have largely been dominated by white people, as well as through simple demographics, with white people having low birth rates than other populations. You done killed enough of all of them. Let me get the hell up off this damn stupid ass. I should have known it was PBS. Who's still giving them money? God almighty stupidity. Anyway, back to dumb Democrats and what they said. Here we go. It says, I already said the replacement theory could backfire and drive increased support for Donald Trump. In an appearance on Newsmax, Holman argued that Trump's force on public safety has broad appeal even among immigrant communities. See, that ain't even playing. Why y'all talking for illegals now? Hey, Democrats, white-ass libtards, how in the hell are you trying to say? I'm Honduras now. You was born behind a gated community. You don't even know what the trailer parks look like. Y'all so ass backwards wanting to fit the damn in. Y'all just go where the wind blow. Somebody want to cut off their titties and go on a ding-a-ling. Y'all all game with that. Ugh. Here we go. A lot of Hispanics like Donald Trump because he believes in a safer America. He wants to push down at-large crime and make the public safer. Plus, majority of a whole bunch of them that wasn't here for a very long time paid their ass and stood in line and did it the right way. I wonder, we ain't got to wonder. I've asked multiple of them, probably why a majority of the men voted for Donald J. Trump. Thank you, black man. Hey there, Holman pointed out that Trump policies prioritize safety and law enforcement are particularly appealing to illegal families, immigrant families, many of whom prioritize community safety over political affiliation. And then you're going to call them Alexa something it. I'm sitting here like, why are you calling them racist ass names so you think it's going to stick? Did y'all remember, what was it? Lixno or some crap like that. I said, what the? Number one, how do you pronounce it? How do they pronounce that? Latinx. That's like calling black people African Americans. Yeah, well, then we used to sign with an X. Don't they want us to go back to sign with an X? Don't they want our kids to be dumb as shit? And I'm talking about Democrats. How you gonna call a whole culture of people Latinx? It's just like sitting there calling somebody from South Korea a Chinese. Y'all just, I can't, trying to be so damn politically correct and hey, Faith, some of these things are perplexing. Hey there, God created us all. Listen, this is how to figure my life out. I'm gonna listen. I don't care how racist your ass is. If my lung or my kidney or a piece of my liver could save you, You don't give a damn. Okay then. There was a guy in Georgia named Daniel Carver. Growing up, had a hotline, had a Klan's hotline. And us young kids in Gainesville and the surrounding area, we would call Daniel Carver's, hotline. Every day, or at least every day, was something racist as hell. But we called it anyway. Well, Daniel Carver used to live in Oakwood, Georgia. So when he's dying, guess who he allowed to stick him in the middle of the night? The only people had problem with it was his damn family. So I guess getting closer to death and knowing one of these damn days, you about to meet your maker or hellfire Satan. That man that sat there and spit all that racism all my damn life as long as I was living in Gainesville, Georgia, didn't have a problem with this phlebotomist coming to draw his blood in the middle of the night. Now, when his family got up in there was signs in the door, no darkies allowed. But as long as his ass was in that room, knowing that he was on that deathbed, that sooner or later he gonna meet that maker. I guess the color of my skin and what I was born in really didn't make that big of a damn difference, did it? So maybe it's gonna take for them to get on their deathbed and start seeing those little, dark shadows floating all around the bottom of their bed while they laying there in the middle of the night at the hospital. Seeing that demonic ass figure standing in the corner of the hospital room. Maybe, just maybe, somebody tried to tell him something. Okay then, because, hey, I stuck him. You think I didn't know who that guy was? You didn't think I know who Daniel Carver was. I saw him on my list on the first year. I was one of those wenches that used to wake you up at 4 o'clock in the morning because I had to draw your blood. That was me right before the doctors and nurses made their round. Hey, got to draw your blood. That was me. I turned on the light. Surprise! Black chick up in the room. I've had a life. I've met some people. That's all I'm going to tell you. Hey there, Marion. How you doing? Yes, I've seen several years they were trying to do away with all of the white people, and it was a white woman who said we need to be eradicated. Oh, that's Margaret Sanger. Say her name. Say her name. Say her name. You mean a pen pal hope for a Democratic Party? Or Hitler? Okay, then, and Stalin. I mean, we just weeds that need to be eradicated. Or maybe put a record player on because, my offspring can't read and write or take tests or be smart as another child. Just, yeah. So I don't own a record player. You better get your ass in those damn books and turn off that TikTok. Ha! Back over here. That's what's wrong with this world. People need to see colors. Yeah. Go now. Yeah. It was a movie. It was never mind. Some people just try to keep that shit going. That's all they got. Roland Martin. That's all he got. Because when he got ran up against a real guy at the Democratic National Convention, and that black man rolled up on Roland Martin after Roland Martin popped off and tried to be a troll on this man's page by calling him out on X, guess who backed down first? And it wasn't that man, it was Roland Martin. Yeah, roly-poly, right down that stream. Because that black man ran up in his face and say it now. And he didn't. He did. So be careful what y'all say on the internet, because some people ain't scared to roll up on you. Just being up, throwing out there. Just y'all ain't that hard to find. Hey, that was giving them pixes. I was laughing at the whole Black Lives Matter thing because it was mostly white people. This is what pissed me off. Appreciate out your nose. Whole group of white kids in a Mercedes. Hey, here's a brick. Throw it. What the fuck? I didn't get your... Hey, this is where the gangs need. Y'all need to snatch all of them out that car and mud stump them. You're on the wrong side of town. And then offering a young black boy a brick to what? To what? No, we ain't gonna play that. And here's the other thing. The lesbos up there, the 3 lesbo queens, you know, the ones that's over the Black Lives Matter, got 4 mansions and a funeral. Those chicks right there. Here it is on the back of a truck. All white people to the back. All white people to the back. All black people to the front. Where is Rosa Parks? Now, let a white person say something like that. Yeah, we know it's the year 2020. Hey, all white people to the front, all black people to the back. It was like, you know, I don't know, the Saint Fentanyl dying all over again. I mean, George Floyd. Is that mule still standing on the side of that building, or did God say, Krakatoa, you ain't gonna mock me? Okay, back over here. Hey Fudge, the episode of All in the Family when a black man gave Archie blood transfusion and then told him they would be brothers for life. These people nowadays will never, ever be able to deal with, you know, All in the Family. The Jeffersons, can you imagine the candy asses nowadays? The way they was joning on each other but still dealt with each other? You couldn't see that today. Blazing Saddles. Play it. Because the first 1 minute, it's like, ooh, did they say that? I said, Dave, go pop some popcorn. Yeah, we finna laugh at where the white women? Woo! That's all I'm saying. That was the very first gay scene of High Steppin' at the end of that movie. He made sure he offended everyone. Is Mel Brooks still alive? Is he hanging on? Did he get his cat spayed and neutered? All right, back over here. Hey, Paul Wall, Patrice Cullors' mansion burned. Oh, you talking about the Black Lives Matter chick. You talking about her compound? She had 4 mansions in that compound. Only 2 burned or 3. Either or she got a roof over her head. The people that she swindled, they don't. And did you hear about it? None of the neighborhoods that they burned down received any funds from Black Lives Matter, Inc. Do you think they went in there and rebuilt those businesses? Mm-mm. Do you think they went in there and compensated the people that were shot on the street? Mm-mm. Do you think they went in there and helped anybody clean up their neighborhoods and give them some of the billions that was received during Act Blue? Mm-mm. But she made sure her and her family and her homegirls, because, you know, she hated men, homegirls was taken care of by money laundering. I mean, you know, doing whatever that was need to be done. So she ain't got no money no more. So at least she got 1 mansion left. 1. But all those neighborhoods that Black Lives Matter wrecked don't. Still burned down stores, blocks, homes, apartments, grocery stores, convenience stores, pharmacies, burnt out. All right, then. Yeah. Money laundering, that is the finest Act Blue, baby. It was Act Blue. Hope they all burnt their roofs. Their roofs still on fire. I don't know if they got enough water in the whole system to actually. Did you hear about that lithium battery plant? Oh, Nelly. Please tell me y'all paying attention to that lithium battery plant that is on fire over there in California. Now, isn't California supposed to be the state of environmentalists? How the hell do they have lithium battery plants? That's not good for the environment. And it is not good for the environment, Dave. Now, and lithium batteries are never good for the environment. Creature, I'm just wasting time so I could go ahead and Supreme Court upholds sale of TikTok ban. Oh, crap. You mean this is over that quick? The show was over. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my nappy friends. Dave, you know what to do. I ain't even paid attention. I mean, hey, everybody, bye, everybody. We out of here. I guess this is the end of the show. You know what? 3 more days, 3 more days, 3 more days. And if you're making your way over here to our house, bring something. We good? Yeah. All right. There's been so many things that's held us down. But now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we got a long, long way to go. And where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting ourselves together. We're polishing up our acts down. If you felt like you've been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. Hey, I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Woo-hoo! Yeah, baby. USA. What? USA. You know, we can't play music on Facebook, and I kind of forgot y'all was over there for a minute. I was like, well, damn, Dave ain't played no music, but then I forgot Facebook is... Facebook, y'all still up in here. Hey, we was waiting on Suzanne Monk. I'm out of here now. I'm getting up off my butt cheeks. I've been sitting here for 2 hours. What the hell y'all two looking at? All right, everybody. Y'all know what to do. Monday, we will be going live. And pictures and everything else. And if you're making your way, making your way downtown, never mind. Let's just let it go. Y'all make sure y'all get over there and donate. Go to fallbackusa2.myshopify.com. And if not, we will see y'all Monday. Or if I could get Brandon Strucker online Sunday, Brandon will be on Sunday. We gonna see. We gonna see if we could get Brandon Strucker on live Sunday, whenever it is. All right then, Dave. Holler. Wait, I didn't say bye, everybody. They done hung up in here. Ooh, faded to black.
Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine. He's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia Hughes